garden with a lot of rocks in the shape of lions. I'm at the entrance, so I'll go in and look at the rocks now. I mean, although I've said that I can't really appreciate these rocks, but since this is a really famous place in Suzhou, I guess I'll just take a look. Like, there are too many people here now, but look at this door, this round door, and you can see that from the shape of the door, you can see the scenery of the courtyard. And oh my god, yeah, it's a bit hard to get the angle, but you'll see if you are here like yourself. And the tour guide, the past guy say that this whole garden is the one with the most feeling of Zen in the four most famous gardens in Suzhou, because originally a monk lived here. I have no idea why he lived here, but yeah. Because this was a home garden as well, like a garden home as well, so there are a lot of such rooms, and the speciality of this whole garden is in the stones. I'm trying to find the stones now. I think I'm reaching sea. Because the other building structures, they are similar, and this is not exactly famous for that, so I'll just very briefly. There are a lot of such things in this other gardens as well, but I don't think they're really this big. And these kind of stones, they are I can't get the beauty of it, maybe it's not they're just like big rocks to me. Right, I'm like in the middle of these fake mountains. I just came up from one of the little stairs. I have no idea where to go next. I have no idea. Is this supposed to resemble a lion? Okay, now you can see like more of these rocks. I don't know, I can't really see any lions or anything. All I can say is that the people who picked these rocks have really good imagination. Really, those who are very tall, very big sized, or you can't really move around very nimbly, don't go into these fake mountains. It is quite not spacious inside. Oh, I'm on the platform here now. Rocks, rocks, more rocks. I don't know if anyone has seen anything that may look like a lion or just any kind of monster or beast or anything. And the view here is not bad. It's nicer when you're here in person than through a camera. Okay, so I have got to this building, which is beside the whole range of fake mountains. And it's the fake mountain. Yeah, I was walking through it, like I walked one whole round in it, and I went to the place at the start of it. So I just took one round around this whole fake mountain thing, and I'm just not going to go into there again. So if anyone wants to walk in those fake mountains, just beware that it is highly possible that you're going to get lost. This place is a maze. I have no idea where I am now, and I have no idea where I should go now. Yeah, I guess there's lions or something goes at that whole area of fake mountains, but I don't know, maybe it's clearer from here. This place is really amazing. It is it's really hard to know where you are and where you're going next and or where you should go. But it's a nice garden. This is a special kind of corridor. It's called Hualang, flower corridor. And these, there are usually plants being planted on top of these corridors to provide shade while allowing sunlight to pass through. Hey, I am outside what's that? The humble administrator's garden, and that's the most famous garden residence in Suzhou. Oh, and you will have to reserve one day in advance for the Lion Forest Garden and this humble administrator garden. You'll have to buy tickets online in advance. I bought it 2 days ago. And also for Suzhou Museum, you will have to reserve a place one day or a few days in advance, but that's free. Yeah, the museum is free. Just that the number of places every day is limited, so if you really want to go, you can reserve it like a few days earlier just to make sure you have a place for the day and time you want to go. Now at the entrance of the humble administrator's garden. This whole garden is built by a retired government official in 1509, if I'm not wrong, somewhere around there. Okay, now let's go in. I'm now in the first hall of this garden. It's called Tang. And in the middle of this hall this is a paint sculpture of the whole view of the garden. I am now on a water pavilion on the pond in the garden. There are ducks here. Yeah, I think they're just ducks, not mandarin ducks. And a lot of lotus. Another rock. Okay, let's move on. I'm now in this heavenly spring pavilion, and there is a well inside. Okay, let's go out and see the outside. It's a double roof pavilion, and there are a lot of pavilions around this whole garden, but this one should be the one that is like the most representative one of all. I'm now going to this VR experience things. It's supposed to show you how the life of the original owners of this whole garden is. So, and it's 50 yuan per person, not included in the ticket. So let's go. Hey, look, this is the typical technique in garden construction in China. It's like borrowing scenery. You see the pagoda there? It's actually from a temple that is nearby. It's not actually in this garden itself. So the designers of this garden actually sort of borrowed this scene and put it in the whole of this garden, and let's see, it looks like this. Oh, and that VR. The idea is interesting. The whole plot design is also very interesting, just that the animation is so ugly. Look at the pavilions here. And this huge lotus pond. By the way, that VR, I mean, that animation is, the characters are ugly. Their movements are so rigid, like they are puppets, and they have already invested so much in maintaining and getting the equipment. Why can't they just spend a bit more and get a better animation team to make the animation? This I think it's sort of at the side of the middle part of the whole garden. And this garden is divided into three parts: the east, middle, and west. And the east and the east part is the buildings are from the Qing dynasty, and the middle and the west are Ming dynasty structures. Yep, and this is another water pavilion, and you can see them. This is another water pavilion, Yuanxiang Tang, and you can see this scenery from here is, there are so many people blocking, but you can see the whole lotus pond, and the other one, the structure opposite the pond, is actually a stage, like for the owners of this garden to get Chinese opera singers, actors to perform for them. Here's a close-up of the lotus pond, and there are fishes in the pond as well. Yep, and there are a lot of plants as usual. The corridors and pavilions and a lot of tourists. This part is under maintenance. Let's continue to the bridge. The flowering period for the lotus flower is over, so you don't really see a lot of flowers. If you come like maybe 1 to 2 months earlier, you will see a lot of lotus flowers, and it will be so beautiful. Hey, I'm now in another water pavilion, and this water pavilion has 2 stories. This is the bottom one. The top is under renovation, so I can't go up now. And this is the view you can see from the bottom, which is basically the pond, the pavilions, the bridge. Yes. And if you go up 1 story, you'll be able to see the whole of the garden. And I can't go up now. Okay, so this is the map of the whole garden. I went to this place first, Garden Museum, and went out, went in, and I went from here to actually to this place, and then this place. That's where the VR thing is. And I went here. Now I'm here, so I'll probably just go here, and then here. This place, and then I need to go up to this place and out. Okay. Alright, this is the area where there are a lot of different bonsai, which is like miniature plants, like real plants. I don't really know what kind of species are these, but they are interesting and beautiful, and I do know that they take a lot of time to grow and maintain. As you can see, this is another flower corridor, and on the opposite of this pond there's another corridor, normal corridor. Yes, renovation again. I am now in a pavilion on an aisle on water, so you can see it's a fan-shaped pavilion, and the view is
找李子他那同学就前2天上的那个印度整天发城堡就是。庄园他们是。
This whole garden is like a piece of art, and nature and buildings are just so in harmony from like the layout of the garden, the design, and of the buildings and the materials of the buildings. Everything is like in such harmony. For this Prudent Administrator's Garden, I have only one tip. Just come and see it for yourself. What's recorded in the camera is not even half of the beauty that's here. Really, just come and see it. I am now at the residence exhibition area of this garden, and this is, I guess, a living room. This is the old residence area, I guess. Parts that was at just now. It's like the house garden. It's like the garden area of this whole entire house. This is the lock on one of the halls. That's actually a really old type of lock, and you can just pick it open by poking something into that hole and it will just open. Well, I mean, it's like in the middle of this garden, so I don't think it actually serves the purpose of a rock, so it's just there for the sake of being there. That's another big hall. Oh, there's so many big halls around here. I think this is like the big main living room thing, and the purpose of this, I think, is both for dining and for meeting guests. You can see the different tables there. The round table in the middle and the tables at the side. This is the hall for this kind of, I don't know the name for it in Chinese, I mean in English, but in Chinese it's called 轿子. So it's a kind of transportation, and it's like there'll be workers to carry these, I don't know, this thing, and someone will just sit inside and be carried around. So this is the place, so when a visitor comes in this, they will leave their thing, this transport here, and get off and walk in to the living room. That's still around 1 hour before the time of my museum reservation. And this is like a local dessert. Yes, I'm having afternoon tea now. Eggs, osmanthus flowers, and I have no idea what this is. It's not lotus seeds, it's not. And this egg is crisp. Okay, so I'll just sit here and charge my phone for 1 hour, and then I'll go to the Suzhou Museum. Hi, I'm at the Suzhou Museum now. This whole museum is designed by the same architect who designed the glass pyramids and the Louvre. Yep. And I think this is his last work. Compared to the things that the museum contains, it's actually more famous for its architectural design. So you can see it's in like the style of the Chinese gardens. The windows, the bridge, the ponds and the stones. Then again, it's much more beautiful when you're here in person. This room contains relics from the Tiger Hill Pagoda that we went to yesterday. That's a bowl. And this is a bronze mirror.
铜镜12生肖。
Their shoes. Take a look at the corridor of this museum and the view from the window. This room is a study decorated in the style of the Ming Dynasty. And the style of Ming Dynasty furniture and interior design layout is generally this kind of simple simple design. This is a small courtyard in the museum. A small building. Actually, this museum and the Suzhou Garden Museum and another king's old mansion at the side, they all used to be part of the residence area of the humble governor's garden. So yeah, that whole garden, whole thing used to be very big, very big. This place leads to the garden of the museum. Quite a lot of people today.
明天排不行啊！明天还来啊？明天主动员再排不行。
This bridge. And yeah, fake mountain, sort of. Yeah, but so many people taking pictures.
是中国人吗？
不要啦，这边
喂。Yeah, I can speak English. Yeah, this is Chen speaking. Oh, okay.
This is the place where I came in from.
You are outside the museum now? I know you. I know.
逛完了。
This is the view from the other side of the garden. I am at Pingjiang Road now. This is the bridge that is leading to this road. This is like a historical touristy road, and it leads all the way back to where I stay. And so after 2 days, I finally have time to walk along the streets to see. And there are a lot of shops and some street snacks and food restaurants along here. So I'll just have my dinner in this area, and then yep, I'll be done for today. This is the middle part of Pingjiang Road. The buildings at the sides are very typical of these water towns in this part of China, and it's nice. Highly recommend to at least come and take a look, and I think Suzhou is a worthy place to come. Just finished dinner and it's getting a bit dark now. I'm waiting for it to get all dark, and then I can see like all the lights in this area. Yep. Dinner was nice, and I ordered together with another girl who came along alone, like just like me. And yeah, it was a nice dinner. It's almost completely dark now, and the lights along.
你们两个不要太快了，再见。
Beautiful. And I don't know, and it looks very much live. Talking about old towns that are very much alive. There is a city in Zhejiang province called Shaoxing, and the old town area there are parts that are a bit commercialized, but in general, you can feel like the old town is not completely like a zombie. People are actually still living in the old town, and it's very different from other old ancient towns in China, which have completely become a tourist attraction. Because in that city, it's more of, yes, it's an old town, but it's also their home. They are living there. They are just not totally relying on the town for income. They have their own life. Nothing special. It's just I think that these buildings look very nice, and I like this kind of windows. I guess I am nearing the end of this whole street, and I think I'll be going back soon. Hey, I just came back from the Pingjiang street, and on my way back I bought this. This is from the lotus, and these things inside, they are the fresh lotus seeds, because the lotus seeds that we usually see in bushes and deserts, they are dried, and this is the fresh one. That I don't really know how to describe the taste, but if it's fresh enough, it will be slightly sweet. And yeah, this is like the season for this thing, because the lotus flowers have finished flowering, and these things have become ready to eat. So if you come to Suzhou, or generally this whole big area of Jiangsu, Shanghai and Zhejiang, during this time of the year, you'll see a lot of small vendors on the roadside selling these, and yeah, you can get and try. They're not very expensive. I got 2 of these for 5 yuan.